I received a tweet from somebody that said that they believe that that's the first time the Knicks have cheered a draft pick since John Wallace. I don't know if that's accurate, but we'll take it, John, right? We'll take it, John. But it is RJ Barrett. That is the pick right there at number 3. And he's a lefty, so you know I love him. But he can go left, he can go right, and that's the main thing. He's got a versatile game. Let's take a look at him driving to his right.
Yeah, he can score in so many different ways. He just knows how to put the ball in the basket, and that's what's so exciting. And here he is coming off the screen, little one-on-one action. Drives to now, freeze it there. Now notice how the defense is trying to shade him to his right. Not a lot of help coming here because you got to stick to the shooter. But here comes the big man coming up, and he is so versatile and elastic when it comes to finishing with different hands and so many different angles. This is what you have to do in the NBA. This is Jack Salt, who's a good shot blocker. This is a great defensive team in UVA, the national champs. But look at how he doesn't panic. He just uses his body, just gets to his spot, uses his right hand, doesn't force, doesn't let the shot blocker come into the, get an angle to block the shot. He's just got such a cerebral game, and there's no role player in him. He is just a baller and a scorer, and he knows how to score that basketball.
You loved his patience there, too.
Yeah.
He waited for a minute for the big man. All right, what is it about lefties, Wally, that make him so difficult to guard? And when you have the ability like RJ does to use his body, use his strength to finish with that strong hand, makes it even more difficult.
They're unorthodox. They're a little bit off the cuff, and they make moves that you really don't see that often. Here he comes off the screen. Good defense. There's the spin move. Freeze it there. Ooh. Now he's got downhill. So look, he's falling down. He's a little off balance. DeAndre Hunter, who was the 4th pick in the draft, right behind RJ Barrett, is going to get to the defensive position and try to stop him. And remember, DeAndre Hunter, this was the ACC Defensive Player of the Year, so he's got good defensive credentials. But RJ Barrett does a good job, again, of not panicking, showing his strength. This is a 19-year-old going up against a redshirt sophomore who's 21 years old, bodies him up, and just kicks him off like he's a little fly. Get out of here, get out of my way. I'm just going to get an easy 2 points. And look, finish. he's just got strength, he's got poise, and nothing phases him. He drops 25 points, and he's like, I should have had 35. Mm-hmm. And that's the type of mentality you need to be a great pro, and that's why I think he's going to be a great pro.
I also love how he got the ball, as he's moving, back to his left hand. Went to where the defense trying to get him away. I'm going to my left, nothing you can do to stop me. Now, the issue with RJ Barrett, because everybody comes into the league with some issues that they still have to fix. Obviously, it's perimeter shooting for him. 31% from three-point range has got to get better in today's NBA game. But when you watch him play, when you watch him shoot, you see there's something there to work with. Tell me about his perimeter game.
Well, he was a little streaky, so he was very capable. When there are games when he shot the ball well, you couldn't stop him because he's so good at getting to the basket. Here he comes off the screen, frees it. Now notice how far off the defense is. They space him out a lot, and they give him a lot of room to get that shot up. Now what I'm a little bit leery of is look at where he shoots from. He has a low release. It's a little bit of a push shot. Now, I like to release high because then those guys can't get up there to block the shot. Notice it's right in front of his forehead. Mm-hmm. And, in the NBA, they're going to be a little longer arms coming out there to kind of defend. And I'm wondering if he's going to work on trying to maybe get that shot released a little bit higher. But at this point, he's 19 years old. It's worked. I wouldn't mess with it. Just go with what you got. When he starts making this shot, though, watch out. If he improves his outside jump shooting, he's so good at handling the ball, driving right, driving left, like we showed. He's going to become unguardable because of his ability to. You got to play him off because he can take the ball both ways. And if you dare him to shoot and he starts making that shot, that's big trouble for defenders.
6'7", about 210 pounds. The wingspan is 6'10". There's so much to this guy's game that you have to like, and we showed you at the NBA level. Physically, he won't have a problem. Some of the stuff you have to work with, that also won't be a problem as well. Not when you average 22, 7, and 4 in the college game as a freshman.
For more great videos from the MSG 150, check out right there. And remember, our show is on Monday through Thursday, 8 to 10:30 p.m. on MSG Network and MSG Go.